Are you ready to rumble? Let freedom roll. Nationwide People's Convoy kicks off in Adelanto. Keep calm. It's boom time. Welcome, folks, to the dopest show on the Rumble Webs. I'm your host, Diamond, from the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, Magnetic Reversal News, and Shinrin Yoku. And we are headed to intercept, well, the People's Convoy kicks off in Adelanto. You guys heard? Let freedom roll, shouted one semi-truck driver as he joined the convoy. Well, we got inspired by Canadians' truck protests. People's Convoy heads to Washington. Holy macaroni. I didn't think it would be possible. I thought they would be scared by the authoritarian regimes up in the Canadian provinces. Well, Adelanto, California, February 23rd, according to Reuters, a group of American truckers began a cross-country drive from California to Washington. There are other convoys that are from other states like Pennsylvania that are going to be meeting them on this cross-country drive from California to Washington. And on Wednesday, to protest the coronavirus restrictions, taking a cue from demonstrations that paralyzed Canada's capital city, Ottawa. For weeks, more than 24 18-wheeler trucks, along with some 50 pickups, recreational videos, left Adelanto, California, 80 miles northeast of LA. The self-styled People's Convoy is beginning an 11-day trek to the Beltway. Who knows how many other drivers they will pick up, but in my opinion, I think it's going to be quite substantial. Now, in the beginning of the 11-day trek to the Beltway, a major highway encircling the U.S. Capitol will be the target. And they will be demanding the end to the COVID-19 vaccine and mask requirements. This is for our freedoms and for our human rights. Enough is enough, said Ron Coleman, 61-year-old, a trucker from Reno, Nevada, as he prepared to make the 2,500-mile journey across country with the rest of the crew. Coleman, a trucker for 45 years, said the group was also pushing for the end to the emergency powers that the U.S. politicians have used to enact pandemic-related restrictions, which have crushed the economy, killed small businesses, and think about all the suicides. Think about the mental health issues. Think about all the children that are growing up that still have masks on. Think about the toll that's taking. No one has thought about this. Well, and enough is enough. And that's what these truckers think. Preparations are being made in Washington for the expected arrival of the convoy and other similar protests in the coming days, and we could care less about what they're preparing for. What we want to do is tell you where this convoy is going and how you can give them support. The latest route information for the convoy, subject to change, this is coming out just 9 hours ago, has not been updated, but we have now gone full in, and we're going to be meeting the convoy due south of here in just about 37 hours in the Albuquerque region as they leave Lupton in the morning and head towards Texas, the nexus of the Schmexis. We're going to meet the midway, about probably 8 a.m. They'll hit us in Albuquerque, and I will be in place. Maybe Leo will be there. Who knows we'll be there. But we'll be covering it because this may be the most important uprising that I've seen in years. Now, let's take a look. The People's Convoy, let me get this into screen here for you. Bear with me. The People's Convoy 2022 kicks off at Adelanto Stadium before heading to the East Coast. We have some video footage here. The People's Convoy message we're going to read for you tonight. With the advent of the vaccine and workable therapeutic agents like ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine, as well as vitamin D-C and being healthy in general, along with the hard work of so many sectors that contributed to the declining COVID-19 cases and severity of illness. In fact, in our region, we had a huge spike here in our region of Colorado. It's dropped off to almost nothing since same as the beginning. It's just a sniffle anyway. It's now time to reopen the country, period. The average American worker needs to be able to end run the economic hardships of the last 2 years. Duh! And get back to the business of making bread. That's ducats. Now that diesel's at $4 a fucking gallon, you can all suck it. But I digress. so they can pay their rents and mortgages and help jumpstart this economy. Well, yeah, I concur. Let's end all the mandates and let's fix this problem of inflation, which was manufactured by the authoritarian assholes at the top. And this is the reason this convoy is happening is so that the average man can pay their rents and mortgages and help jumpstart the economy. Hello. To that end, it is time for elected officials to work with the blue collar as well as the white collar criminals of America and restore accountability and liberty, period. By lifting all mandates and ending the state of emergency, period, in all states, all 50 of them. As COVID is well in hand now, and Americans need to get back to work in a free and unrestricted manner. Now, this is coming after even the CDC, the NIH, and other groups, including the World Health Organization, implored people that lockdowns are bullshit, masks are bullshit, and yet we still are restricting travel and masking people, which is bullshit. And I think the average citizen has had enough of this bullshit. And thank fucking God. Here's the route. I'm going to be heading down 84, maybe 550, who knows. I just have to get to Albuquerque to 40 here somewhere where there's good cell reception so I can live stream the event on Friday morning around 8 a.m. So join us as we take back our fucking liberty. I'm sick of it. Are you? And that's a fucking boom. To knowledge. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance, as these authoritarian assholes can fucking suck it. And I'm going right there because this is the most important moment in my history where I can maybe empower people to stop cowering in the corner and wake up and realize they have all the power. Power is with the people. The government is like a fraction, an ass smear that we can pinch off the earth in a second. But what we need is the uprising of humans on earth to take their position and retake their humanity. One civil liberty at a time. I hope you got something out of the message. Subscribe to the Rumble channel, share this with like-minded people, and meet me in Albuquerque, 6 a.m. Friday morning. That's boom.